Look at this. This is England in its most honest form. Grey skies, cold air, wind, rain hitting the glass on the car like it's trying to fight its way through. It's not stopped raining all day. Most people see this when they look out the window in the morning and instantly shift into victim mode. They start dragging their feet, their mood drops, they sit and scroll more, they get lazier, and they become softer without even knowing it. And here's the truth that will sting you a bit. If something as pathetic as bad weather and a little bit of rain can change your energy and your motivation towards your goals and building the best version of yourself in your life, then nothing about your life is really yours. You're owned by your environment. You're owned by your conditions. You're owned by comfort. And I know this because I've been that guy. Before I built my alignment system and started living from that day in, day out, before I rebuilt my life, before I came unfuckwithable, mentally, physically, financially, I used to get stressed by the weather. But here's the twist. Last week I was sat in Barcelona with the sun on my face, recording videos with me, with the ocean behind me, doing my income generating activities. The week before that I was in Greece, waking up to beautiful weather, eating clean food by the pool, walking by the sea. My life looked like something out of a postcard. And you know what? The truth is, that might shock you. My days looked exactly the same as they do right now, sitting in this cold car with the rain hammering down on the windows. I don't even want to go outside at the minute because it's absolutely nailing it down. So I thought, let me spend 5 minutes, actually record this video, drop a bit of motivation on you. Same morning routine, same movement, same identity work, same money generating actions, same alignment. Because that's the whole point. Real alignment is not fragile. Real standards don't collapse when the weather changes. Real discipline does not disappear because the conditions are not perfect. Most men have got seasonal discipline. They're only consistent when the circumstances allow it. When the sun shines out, they need a bit of sunshine to function and have a smile on the face. They need motivation to even move. They need convenience to commit. And then they wonder why they feel powerless and a victim to life, why they feel anxious, why they feel like they can never catch up. Why the life feels like it's on a never-ending uphill treadmill. Because everything that they do is reactive. Everything is based off emotion. Nothing is based off identity. Having that identity is an aligned winner. Because your environment dictates your results when you haven't got a system. And that's the part that men hate to hear, because it removes all their excuses and forces them to look in the mirror and realise they're either being a victim or a victor. So listen, when I rebuilt my life, I did not rebuild it with motivation. I rebuilt it with systems that didn't care if I felt good or bad. Systems that did not care if it was sunny or if it was raining sideways trying to take my car off the road. Systems that didn't care if I'm travelling, tired, stressed, busy, on holiday, because I built a life that could hold me when my emotions could not, because your emotions are like the weather. Up, down, sunny, rainy, windy. But high performers pretend they have systems, but most of them don't. They've got the habits that come and go. They've got routines that crumble under pressure as soon as it's not convenient. Sorry about that. They have goals, but no infrastructure supporting them. So if you can't stay consistent when life is inconvenient, then let me tell you straight, you have not got a routine. You've got preference. It's easy to be disciplined when you're on holiday. It's easy to be motivated when life feels good and everything's going well for you and the sun's out and life feels happy. It's easy to dream big when you sat on a sunny beach with no responsibilities for a week, no one trying to run you down. Because real power is this: sitting in a freezing car on a dark, cold day, rain smashing off the windscreen, zero motivation, but luckily I've got zero need for motivation. No perfect environment, and still showing up with that same energy, the same standards, the same actions and the same identity. That's what you call alignment. And if you are honest, this is the part that scares you. The part of you that knows that you could be unstoppable if you stop negotiating with your excuses. The part of you that knows that your lack of systems is the reason you keep swinging between good weeks, bad weeks. You feel like sometimes life working for you, other times you feel like life's working against you. The part of you that knows that you could dominate if you learned how to be consistent regardless of the conditions. So let me give you the truth that changed my life and that I pass on to all my private clients. It's not the motivation that makes people successful. It's predictability. Let me say it again. It's not motivation. It's predictability. The ability to repeat the same actions every day until the results compound. Because your brain might get a little bit bored. Your moods might fluctuate. Your moods will fluctuate. But your identity throughout it stays the same. And I see this with the high performing men that I coach. CEOs, entrepreneurs, fighters, business owners, men who look successful from the outside, but they crumble with inconsistency when life gets inconvenient. Let me say it again. They crumble from inconsistency when life gets inconvenient. They don't need more hustle. They don't even need more morning routines. They don't even need more motivational clips. You need an operating system, a set of daily non-negotiables that run with or without motivation, a structure that removes the overthinking, a mindset that does not break when life gets uncomfortable, because life slaps all of us in the face and gets uncomfortable for all of us, regardless of what level we get to, because life will punch you in the face. Stress will come, pressure will rise, family issues will happen, weather will change and get shit, your mood will drop, business will fluctuate. But if you've got a strong system, none of it will be able to knock you off course, and that's what being unfuckwithable really means. That's the beauty of the alignment system, the 3 M's, mindset, movement, and money. The 3 pillars that keep your life balanced and grounded, even when everything else is completely chaotic and trying to throw you off balance. Mindset each morning, so you start your day off powerful instead of reactive. Daily movements, so your body stays primed and your energy stays high. Money actions, so you're always building something instead of always trying to play catch up and wonder how you're going to pay the next bill. You run these 3 in alignment and your life becomes stable in a way that most men can only crave and probably will never get to experience. That's why I can easily travel from Greece to Barcelona back to England and my day-to-day life looks exactly the same. That's why I can coach clients, fight in the ring, walk the dog, go on date nights, or sit in the car right now while it's absolutely hammering it down and still be aligned, still be happy, because my system does not break. And here's the part that's either going to inspire you or expose you. It's either going to hype you up and make you want to make some changes or make you want to click off this video. If your life collapses anytime something external changes, you're not aligned. You're being held together by convenience and comfort. And that's exactly why you'll never feel in control of your life and never feel as powerful as you could. So I'll leave you with this. If you want the kind of life where you feel steady, grounded, powerful, consistent, and unfuckwithable, regardless of the weather or circumstances, then you need a system. And luckily I've got you covered. The alignment blueprint is that system, and it's free. It's in the description of this video, and it's the same structure I use to rebuild my life from addiction, debt, and chaos into peace, purpose, and power. And it's the same structure I use to coach all my high-performing clients into becoming the most aligned and most unfuckwithable versions of themselves. Because a lot of men come to me, they're earning good money, and on paper their life looks good. Happy little family, nice car, decent job, but they're not happy. So download the blueprint, read it, and apply it, because the weather is not your problem. Your lack of alignment is. And once your life is built on the systems instead of moods, you can drop yourself anywhere on the planet and still dominate and still make daily forward progress and compound it. So excuse me, the rain is not stopping and neither am I. So I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.